Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Crusher's Corner. We are talking about the show on March 10th, 2023, the last show before Sozin's Comet, which is coming out on March 11th, 2023. That's right. This Saturday will be Sozin's Comet. If you are not pumped up, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but it's obviously not watching AWW, and you should definitely start. Now, I just want to say these will be our last two shows for this season of AWW before we switch over to 2K23. I have no idea what that statement means, but I'm sure you guys understand it better than I do. Now let's go ahead and get into match one of the night. We're going to see Buzzy versus Omega versus Kevin Brooks. That's right. We're going to see the other halves of the teams that fought in match 4 last week. This week, instead of Turbs, we have Omega. Instead of Harry, we have Buzzy. And instead of Hunter, we have Kevin Brooks. Now, you know where my vote is going to go on this one. I am wholeheartedly going to say Omega. I think last week was a fluke with Turbs losing and falling to Harry Thighs. It wasn't even Turbs' fault. Hunter got pinned, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to have to say Omega has this one in the bag. There's no way Buzzy or Kevin Brooks is as talented as Omega in this match. Match 2, we're going to see Slyko versus Onyx. This is going to be a very huge match for both of these two. Onyx is just coming out of the Ice Age. He's wanting to be his own thing. He already abandoned Iceman. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it to Onyx on this one. I just don't think Slyko is capable of um finishing basically any meaningful match. Now, you got to keep in mind with this match, both men are going to be in the Wolfie in the Bank ladder match on Saturday, competing for a title shot pretty much. That will guarantee them their shot. So, I don't know. Will one of these two win the match? Possibly. If I had to put money on either one of these, though, Onyx has my vote. Now, going into match 3, we're going to have BDF, Andrew, and Smooth versus the Real Club, Falcone and McCoy. We don't get to see the Real Club very much in AWW anymore, so it's kind of a little bit of a treat to see Falcone and McCoy, but I just don't think they have the experience to take on the seasoned veterans of the BDF. BDF is just absolutely going to pound them into the ground, and it's going to be amazing to watch. Going into match 4, we have Max Cannon versus Final. Oh, man. I gotta say the dirty one on this one. Max Cannon, he's gonna hit that rear view and knock the lights out for Final. Final has had his chance to be a big time wrestler, but can never get the job done, just like Slyko. So I'm gonna say Max Cannon gets my vote on this one. That's gonna take us into the final match, the main event. We are going to see Cortez versus Brett Matthews. Now, I don't know how I feel about this one. I think I'm gonna have to go with Cortez on this one just because it makes more sense to me. Cortez is the bigger man. He is the more dominant wrestler over Brett Matthews. But I don't know. This match honestly could go either way, depending on how much Brett has trained for this match. Now, normally this is where we would do the interview, but we have to talk about Sozin's Comet, and this is going to be one match that one show that you guys do not want to miss. We're going to go ahead and start off with match 1 of Sozin's Comet, where we're going to see the Wolfie in the Bank ladder match, which is going to feature Cortez, Camo, Toby Maguire Berserker, Onyx, Smooth, and Slyko all competing to try and get their hands on the Wolfie in the Bank to guarantee themselves a title match as long as it is Ace holding the title. Now, Smooth might surprise a bunch of people in this match, if I'm not gonna lie. Um, he's got to put up with Camo though, and we all know Camo is a huge, absolute behemoth of a wrestler. In fact, this man could probably reach up and grab the case without even touching the ladder. So you're gonna probably see a bunch of these wrestlers team up on Camo and try and eliminate him first, but that's not gonna be an easy task. Match 2 of the night is going to be Alistair versus Luke Draven. Now, we saw Luke Draven attack Alistair and then get completely ruined by Alistair, which I don't know what's going on in your head if you're going to attack Alistair. That's a death wish right there. And then he signed his death wish, getting the match versus Alistair at Sozin's Comet. There is absolutely no way Luke Draven is going to survive this match, at least not with his career intact. Easy pick Alistair for this match. Match 3, we're going to see Meyer and Shu versus the Godsmen, Torrance Banks and Jeff Shock. Now, call me crazy, but I expect to see the Godsmen win this one. Jeff Shock and Torrance Banks are just going to be too much of a dominant force for Meyer and Shu to handle. And I feel like it may come down to the wire, but we're not going to see Meyer and Shu win that one. Match 4, we're going to see Darren Crow go versus Buttscrew for the AWW Twitch Championship. Buttscrew is going to try and steal that belt from the one, the only Darren Crow, but I think Buttscrew is not there yet. He's still stuck on that whole TB12 thing, and TB12 is just dragging him down. There's no way he's ready to take on the likes of Darren Crow. Easy win for Darren Crow. So we're going to see both Darren and his henchman Alistair win on Saturday. Match 5, we're going to see Keyballs versus Andy Random Hero. This match is where Andy Random Hero is going to put an end to the reign of Keyballs. I'm predicting it now. One good kick from Andy Random Hero and Keyballs is done. That's it. Finished. Over. There is no way I'm ever going to give my vote to Keyballs in this match. Match 6, we're going to see Selfish Generation versus TB12 versus the Tax Collectors, and it's tax season. So, easy win for the Tax Collectors. They're going to bring all their might to this match. TB12, you guys are done. Get out of this match. You don't belong here. Selfish Generation might be a little bit of a challenge for them, but there's no way we're going to see the Tax Collectors fall in this match. Match I don't know what's going into the match 7 slot. That's weird. I guess Wolf just hasn't updated the sheet quite yet with a match to go into that place. But match 8, we're going to see Tycuno versus Tycuno. Now, this is the Ty brothers who are not happy with each other. Ty Red feels like Ty Blue has been letting him down and even attacked Ty Blue in this match, or in a previous match, I should say. So in this match, we're going to see Ty Blue try to get his revenge for the humiliation that he suffered at the hands of his brother. Now, I don't know. I can't give it to Blue in this one. He's just not as experienced, and we have seen him be the reason why that tag team has lost in the past. So I'm going to give the win to Red on this one. Match 9, we're going to see Saigon versus Wolf. Now, I know Wolf is our GM. And I know you guys are probably thinking, Man, it'd be great to see Wolf win this one. Saigon. Oh, boo, Saigon. Well, listen, Saigon needs to win this match for the sake of AWW. Wolf has already proven that he's not the best to run AWW, whereas Saigon will make the perfect matches. Saigon, go ahead, give him the King's Creedy, do an apron pile driver, put him back in the hospital. I want to see you win this one, Saigon, even if you are a terrible person. Match 10, we're going to see Thomas Kennedy versus Closer. Now, we saw Thomas Kennedy's open challenge get ended fairly quickly. Now, he's going into this with not much momentum here, whereas Closer is just such a seasoned veteran at this point and doesn't really have any humiliation on his side. So I'm going to go with Closer on this one. I would like to see Thomas Kennedy win because Thomas Kennedy can be really fun to watch in the ring, but I'm not going to put my money on him this time. Give me Closer to win match 10. Match 11, we're going to see Snacks versus Brett Matthews versus Dave. Now, this shouldn't be a triple threat match. There should only be 2 people in this match, but we all know somebody had to weasel their way into this match. But it doesn't matter. Snacks the man is going to be the one who wins this match. He's going to hold on to that belt and continue to be our heavyweight champion very easily. I cannot give it to either Brett Matthews or Dave. Just Snacks is such a dominant wrestler in that ring. And he's such a great icon for AWW. Nobody wants to see either one of those two take the belt from him because that would just be a boring champion right there. So please, Snacks, retain your belt on this one for me. Now, that's all the matches I have on my sheet. We'll hear what match 7 is going to be, hopefully within the next few days. So keep your eyes on the AWW news feed. But right now, I have a very special guest to bring y'all. I have Darren Crow, who's going to be my interviewee for the night. Welcome to the show, Darren Crow.
I thought I could share a few words regarding Sozin's Comet. Because
And
this
it
is
is,
going to be an event you don't want to miss.
oh yeah, and it is great to have you here tonight. You made such an impact coming into AWW. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be very surprised. A lot of people want me to bring Ace onto the show, but as we all know, Ace is just a low-life criminal. Now, Darren Crow, very smart man, very talented wrestler, took AWW by storm. I gotta say, good job on bringing yourself back into AWW. That was one heck of a showing that you put on.
Of course. Why wouldn't that be the case?
I don't know, it's just such a shocking way that you came in, this mysterious figure, and we had me running around as Mute. So not only did we have one masked figure, then we have a masked figure come in with probably the scariest man I've ever seen in AWW. Very well executed, dare I say perfectly executed. And you have won the matches to keep your title. Now, that's going to bring me on to the question. Are you scared of butt screw in this situation?
I have no reason to be scared. I know one thing for sure, and I'm pretty sure everyone can recognize this. Screw has an opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh, yeah.
There's a reason why he is my opponent for Sozin's Comet, and it's because no one else is worthy of the privilege to step in the ring with Darren Crow at the grandest stage of AWW for this title. And I'm sure you know this, you're a very smart man. In fact, both minds think alike. Mute on the Devlin's side, Clever thinking.
Oh yeah. And just the fact that it was all happening at the same time, I gotta say, we really shook up AWW there.
Because we both had an idea, a dream, so to say. And these people around us, the people who watch, the people who participate in this roster, they are all bystanders. Little flickers of flame to this huge flame that we bore.
100%. And your henchman, Alistair, just such a person to be feared. And I guess that kind of brings me to the next question. What do you think of Luke Draven trying to take on Alistair? Like, we all know it's going to end badly, but like, what's your opinion on it?
I think my opinion is about as similar as to yours, but if I were to put it in my own terms, in my own tongue, Luke Draven is an idiot. Draven doesn't stand a sliver of a chance. He is a victim of causality, just another casualty in the hands of Alistair. You see, this happened because everybody seems to forget the danger they're in, because they try to distract themselves through the politics, the rivalries, the betrayals, and this peculiar sense of loyalty, you see. This warped logic that's a distraction that made you all try to forget, but now you can't. This Draven guy, this vermin, daunted by violence, the cruelty that is Alistair. This guy will see the end of his career there. That I guarantee you. But on top of that, I have one more thing, if I can say, about Screw. Because I don't think enough words could be put into this match.
Go ahead.
Screw has an opportunity. He also has a chance to win. Because you see, the hero's gotta win again and again and again. That's the cycle. But the only thing is evil has to win once. From the day from the day I won the AWW Twitch Championship, I have already won. Everyone in AWW has been consecrated by the laws of causality. This fate they cannot escape, a bigger picture, a future everybody all wish they had. So, if Screw can't defy destiny, the AWW Heavyweight Champion, whoever it is, after this show, they better watch out. Because they're the next.
Fucking let me in. Let me the fuck in. You're gonna sign this fucking contract tonight. One way or the other.
What are you doing here? I told you.
I told you you will sign. I don't care what you are going to sign this contract. Here's a pin, or you will sign with your blood tonight. Take your choice.
You know, I'm not afraid of you, but you coming in on my show,
your show,
even wrecked my table.
your table. That's no your show. Your show exists because we allow it to exist. Are you going to sign the
because of my talent?
Your talent. Yeah, we will let you think that. Are you going to take the contract or not, you pussy? That's exactly right. Sign that contract. Darren, let me go ahead and tell you something. You will never challenge my fucking loyalty with your fucking mongoloid. You will never talk about TB12 the way you have this past week and think you can get away with it. Who do you think you are? You sit over there and you think this is fucking a mere game. You want to run your mouth about TB12 and talk about fucking loyalty. You think you can run your mouth about me and my loyalty to my team. Don't worry, you'll find out about loyalty this weekend. Oh. The question is does Alistair have loyalty to you, or is he a mere puppet to your game?
Ooh. Why don't you find out for yourself?
Don't worry.
Why don't you find out for yourself soon enough?
We will find out.
You know what? Here's your contract. Get off my show.
Ace doesn't seem to be playing with a full deck of cards himself.
Well, everybody, there you have it. There's match 7 for Sozin's Comet. Now, I guess there's only one thing left to say. We will see you on Friday, March 10th, and then March 11th for Sozin's Comet. See you there.